So, of course, we know it's very important to keep kids busy during these summer months, and it's been really hard this summer.
Yeah, that's especially true for children with special needs. So we do want to get some suggestions on what parents can do, and for that, we turn to Jennifer McEaddy. She's the principal of the Durand Academy in Woodbury, New Jersey. So, Jennifer, good morning to you. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, guys. How are you today?
We're doing very well. Thank you for asking. Well, before we get to your suggestions that you're going to talk about, let's just get into why it's so important to keep kids on a routine.
Whether you're talking about a student with special needs or a neurotypical individual, it's vital to keep a schedule. Just like you and I have a daily schedule, children thrive on routine and structure. So keeping that routine and structure, even during these unstructured times during the pandemic, is essential for all students.
So camps have been a big outlet for so many years for some of these parents with children with special needs. Now that so many of them are not operating, talk about some of the challenges that these parents are now facing with these children at home.
So it's a challenge just to find items and tasks for your individual to do. I know as a parent, I struggle on a daily basis to find different activities for my children to do. So one recommendation that I do have is creating a weekly theme. If you have that theme, and this week might be a camp theme or a Disney theme, it allows you to plan activities that are appropriate for that student, not only that are academic and socially based, but they're also a fun aspect to it as well.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, it really is pretty cool. And I know you also have some other suggestions for parents to do. Let's go ahead and get to the first tip, and that's running a home summer camp. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Yes, so in my home we do the weekly themes. We have a whiteboard that lists down every activity for my children to do, and on that have different activities that include gross motor activities, social and emotional. We tie in that academic piece so we don't have that regression and recruitment that I see with a lot of my students with special needs. And then I always try to do that mommy and me time, so make sure you're incorporating that time with your individual children. It's a great opportunity that you might not normally have due to the pandemic.
This next one is pretty big, especially with the pandemic months where so many people were cooped up. Now you can get out a little bit more than we could before, and you're saying go out there and find those free outdoor activities to enjoy with your children.
Yes, so there are several websites specifically in New Jersey as well as Pennsylvania and Delaware that list different activities that are free for individuals to go outside, go to your local park, those types of things that the children will enjoy. If that's not feasible for your student, there's a lot of online field trips and different activities that they can do as well.
And your third tip, which is probably my favorite, is to incorporate water play. We're actually going to do this a little bit later on our newscast. But just talk to us about why this is so important to have and show your kids.
So this week specifically, it is quite warm outside, and sometimes it's difficult for myself as well as anyone with a disability, especially one that is sensory based, to go outside due to the heat. The heat may bother them, the temperature, they're sweating, they're uncomfortable. So a great way to extend your time outside is water play, and within that water play, you can also tie in academics. Create different marks on the ground where they have to squirt the water gun to tap the letter A or the number 1. Whatever it happens to be. So there's always ways to incorporate incidental teaching mechanisms within those fun outdoor activities.
Jennifer, a lot of great ideas you have there. So where can people go for more information on some of these tips and get some ideas for themselves?
Yeah, so our website is a great resource, www.durandinc.org. You're more than welcome to go there. We have an entire virtual learning tab that has activities and different resources for parents as well.
Keep them busy and stick to those routines.
That's
Love it.
What it's about. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
You too.
All right.
Well, coming up, are you enjoying your